I'm not here to complain. I just want to get it fixed out. Please.
Just a number. It makes it look like I did something for you.
When a boxing icon like Floyd Mayweather lands in the hospital after being punched in public, the whole sport takes notice. Now, Floyd has finally spoken out for the first time since Roy Jones Jr. allegedly hit him outside LAX. And he's not staying quiet. According to Mayweather, Roy was looking for attention and got exactly what he asked for. Floyd made it clear that things have now crossed a line, and what happens next won't be taken lightly.
Roy, you know there's one question on my mind, and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke with Roy Jones Jr., you know damn well they can get in on question. Has there ever been a question? That's one thing that's different from Roy, and that's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Floyd picked these folks. Roy fought whoever the fuck came. He was elected. So, don't get me, brother. You all made me cut. They must have really forgot. They must have really forgot.
Don't be sorry, Jim. Don't be sorry.
But no, anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready for it. I don't care what it is.
Did you feel disrespected? Like, I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
Play stupid games, you know what I mean? Like I said, when this man was supposed to him up over there in Dubai, I was one of the people that was trying to lobby to make sure he got home okay. You understand me? So no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champ. Now you're not my top 5, but I still respect you as a champ.
A few days earlier, the moment played out in front of everyone. Roy Jones Jr. approached Floyd Mayweather at LAX without hesitation and threw a punch out of nowhere. It wasn't a light swing or a simple shove. It was a clean, serious shot that instantly grabbed everyone's attention. Even though security stepped in almost immediately, the impact had already been made. Mayweather, a fighter known for staying in control and untouchable, suddenly found himself attacked in public, caught by surprise and exposed in a way fans rarely ever see. To be clear, Floyd wasn't taken to the hospital because he was knocked unconscious. He didn't collapse or get flattened, but he was checked by medical staff afterward. Reports say the punch left him rattled and caused a minor injury to his jaw. It wasn't major, but it was more than enough to set off a wave of reaction across boxing.
Because I speak my mind. I speak from the heart and I speak my mind. Is that bad? Absolutely not. At the end of the day, I'm happy with...
What makes this moment even more shocking isn't only the punch itself, but everything behind it. Roy didn't go after just any retired fighter. He targeted a man who built his entire legacy around being impossible to beat. It's important to remember where this all began. The tension started after Floyd made comments that stirred controversy, not about Roy directly, but about Muhammad Ali. While Floyd has always shown respect to Ali, he's never been willing to label him the greatest of all time. That alone was enough to upset a lot of boxing traditionalists. But then he went even further, comparing Ali and Roy by saying both depended heavily on movement and footwork to protect themselves. And once that athleticism declined, their dominance faded too.
Roy Jones and Muhammad Ali is the same fighter. Their defense is their legs. They're young, and at the top of their game, they can move. Once their legs went away, they sat and done a rope-a-dope. Ali, the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Leon Spinks beat Muhammad Ali when he only had 7 fights. Ken Norton really beat Ali all 3 times. Go back and look at the fights. And I take my hat off to Roy Jones. Still beat more world champions than Roy Jones.
Maybe to some people it sounded like honest analysis, but Roy Jones Jr. saw it very differently. To him, it wasn't just a shot at his own legacy. It was also disrespect toward Ali. Speaking to Seconds Out's Radio Raheem, Roy made his stance clear. saying that if someone disrespects Ali, he can't show them respect either. From that point on, the situation only escalated.
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. If you want to fight, come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense of being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway.
I mean, I'm being kind of lighthearted about this. You seem a little intense. I've interviewed you a lot of times. I don't think I've seen this look in your eye before.
Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. You got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'll be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on.
All right, real quickly.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. We do it whatever, wherever you want to do it. That's what I'm built for this.
Roy answered by going straight at Floyd's legacy, questioning how much that 50-0 record really means. He argued that Mayweather was selective with his opponents, avoided certain fighters at their best, and never embraced the kind of danger that helped make Ali an all-time legend.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0, Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let you do that?
Floyd didn't answer with a statement or an interview. Instead, he posted a quiet YouTube short that said everything without words. In the clip, he sat in front of a massive screen while footage of Roy's worst knockout losses played behind him. No reaction, no captions, no explanation, just a cold message delivered in silence. That's what really pushed things further. At the same time, talks of a fight between Floyd and Roy were already starting to build. But this wasn't only about money anymore. Roy reportedly set one clear condition: winner takes everything, loser walks away with nothing. It was an old-school all-or-nothing challenge. And for someone like Floyd, who has earned huge money even from exhibitions, that kind of setup put him in unfamiliar territory.
Crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fight, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
Floyd appeared to view it like another business move, while Roy saw it as something tied to pride and legacy. Once Mayweather seemed unsure, Roy took it as a sign of disrespect, almost like Floyd was avoiding the challenge. For someone with Roy's mindset, that kind of hesitation only added more fire to the situation.
Is there something that you want to elaborate on, or is there something that maybe you don't like about Floyd?
One thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter. That 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you want to get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect.
But I didn't hear you say anything disrespectful about Floyd.
I never do. I'm not the disrespectful type of guy. That's not who I am. I'm the type of guy. The reason I'm not disrespectful is because when I say something, I'm ready to die for it. So if I say this, I'm willing to die for this. You understand me?
You stand on it.
I stand on it. You understand me? I'm not, like I said, I don't think LeBron is not a great player. I'm not one of the greatest players of all time. But if you ask me, in your opinion, my opinion, which I'm entitled to, you think LeBron or Mike, I'm gonna say Mike because I saw what Mike went through to get where he got. So I got my own reason why I'm gonna probably like Mike. I'm not saying just you're trash. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're not a great player.
Right.
I'm not saying you're not one of the top 5. Because you could be that, you feel me? And in most people's opinion, you probably are. Some people's opinion, you probably top 1. That's not, I can't say, oh, I'm right and everybody's wrong. No, that's just my opinion.
Right.
I'm entitled to my opinion, but I will fight about my opinion. So if you got a problem with my opinion, whoever, call my house. It ain't changed.
When Floyd made it clear that he wanted the fight, it sent a strong message that this had gone far beyond words. Reports say his team is now trying to have the bout officially sanctioned instead of treating it like another harmless exhibition. The goal is for it to go on the record because Floyd wants the result to matter in every way. Fans have fully latched onto the drama. Once the airport footage spread online, the reaction exploded across social media. Some saw Roy's punch as a cheap shot, while others felt it was deserved. But no matter which side people are on, the demand for this fight has only grown. This isn't about titles, rankings, or championship belts. It's become a personal score to settle, and Floyd knows exactly what it is. Reports also suggest he's been training with a level of intensity people haven't seen from him in years.
That will look great.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
There's talk coming out of Mayweather's gym in Las Vegas that he's been doubling up on training, tightening up his movement, and even getting rounds in with active professional fighters again.
Oh.
Even at 48, Floyd still has the speed, reflexes, and defense to make life difficult for anyone. Now Jeff Mayweather has weighed in on Roy's challenge, while boxing names like Andre Ward, Oscar De La Hoya, and voices from Pacquiao's camp are already choosing sides. Some believe Floyd can still outbox Roy, while others think Roy's size and power could finally be the difference. Pacquiao even said that in their primes, Roy Jones Jr. would have beaten Mayweather.
The prime Roy Jones?
Yeah, prime Roy Jones. Floyd Mayweather.
Roy Jones. You know Roy Jones, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you. Do you think Roy wins by knockout? Do
you agree with me? Roy Jones in his prime? Man, fast, footwork, strong. You see Roy Jones in his prime?
Absolutely. Do you think he would have Mayweather out in his prime?
Yeah, I think so.
What about an exhibition?
Locked in, shout out.
What if they had an exhibition together? Who would win?
Exhibition is different. Like, I mean, not like in a prime. Like, but it's good. Good thing that different generation.
It's not surprising to see Pacquiao side with Jones, especially since Roy has supported him before. At one point, Roy even said Floyd shouldn't get much credit for beating Pacquiao, and he explained his reasons clearly.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is, because look how much money.
Social media has exploded, with fans revisiting old clips, arguing over records, and even making early predictions. This has grown far beyond simple hype. Some believe Floyd may have wanted exactly that, especially with the attention around him starting to cool off. The Logan Paul fight didn't fully connect with fans, and his recent exhibitions haven't left much of an impact. a clash with Roy Jones Jr. would instantly bring that spotlight back, especially against someone who isn't driven by the same money or image games.
Not because he did a great job, but he did it for himself and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting till the right time to fight Pacquiao, finding the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport. Because now everybody wants to fight, stay undefeated. You understand me? Me, it's like when two guys get here, they gotta meet. No, wait. They was here 5 years ago. They should have met. You understand me? Because now, we probably could have got 3 good fights out of it. You understand me? But because we waited too long, the problem what people don't understand is, tomorrow's not promised to nobody. Guess what?
But the real question is whether Floyd is truly ready for what's coming. Because Roy isn't treating this like a show. That punch at the airport wasn't just a random swing. It was a statement, and Floyd definitely got the message.
What's happening, fight fans around the world? I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. It's cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go. It's cool.
The big question now is whether Floyd would agree to fight under Roy's terms. Roy has made it simple. No guaranteed money, no safety net. Winner takes everything. That kind of deal is far from how Floyd usually operates, since he's built his career around controlling every detail of the fight. And that's what makes this so interesting. From a boxing standpoint, Roy's biggest edge is his size and power. He's naturally the bigger man. And even at 55, his knockout ability still carries weight. If that airport punch proved anything, it's that Roy can still hit with serious force.
If you let him move around and do what he want to do, he's going to beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was going to say mean too.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as nearly as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would have beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off of him? Right. Sugar is a dog. Yeah. Just cause his name Sugar don't mean nothing. Yeah. Sugar is a dog. People don't give him enough credit for that. You gotta think, this in around, between around 13 and 14, I think, Angelo Dundee said, you're blowing it, son. Sugar Leonard got went there and put these things on Tommy Hearns, who knocked Roberto Duran cold with one shot. Your Tommy hit you just like G-Man. You've been hit. Yeah. So for Sugar to go out there and do that, man, they don't give Sugar enough credit. You understand me?
He's a great finisher too.
They don't give Sugar enough credit.
He gets you hurt,
they don't give Sugar enough credit. So for me, I like Floyd, and Floyd is cool, but it's like, it's gonna be hard for me to see how they're gonna take it and beat Sugar. I mean, they'd have to do something different, that's for sure. Now, if he did something different, he probably have a chance, but just the way he been doing with normal people, that's not gonna work. What I saw in his prime, that's not gonna work with Sugar. Sugar got a third element right there.
He said third element.
He does. He got a third element right there. And we know that. We think Floyd got one, but we don't know. We ain't never seen a challenge. We know Sugar got one.
Floyd's best path is to rely on what has always worked for him: movement, defense, and making the fight difficult to read. If he can frustrate Roy, avoid the heavy shots, and score with clean counters, he gives himself a real chance. But the danger is obvious. If Roy lands one clean punch, everything could change, especially with Floyd no longer in his prime.
Yeah, I heard. I heard all about it. I saw Roy Jones call out Floyd Mayweather after Floyd Mayweather's subliminal disses. I saw it. And you guys are hitting me up repeatedly. Showbiz, who do you have if Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather were to fight? And, you know, I must say, Roy Jones is my favorite fighter ever. He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't. Listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his career or whatever, Tim T has always shown me love, man. Floyd Mayweather showed me love. His son, his family. Look, Tim T has always shown love, bro. They have kept it a bean. I just never really been able to connect with Roy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen him a few times, but I'm going with Floyd on this one, man.
After that airport punch, the entire boxing world has locked in on this story. Promoters are moving fast, networks are already eyeing the rights, and fans are calling it the kind of fight boxing has been missing. For them, it has everything: real tension, real consequences, and genuine stakes.
Y'all see what he did with Roy Jones? What you mean? All right, so Roy Jones had said something about him, and he ended up making a post. Floyd Mayweather ended up making a post about Roy Jones getting knocked out. Y'all ain't seen that shit? I'm gonna put it in the chat.
It's silly because, a lot of people don't have, a lot of boxers do not like Floyd. Like, a lot of people don't have a lot of good things to say about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But again, Floyd ain't
Yeah. He don't care. He just
I think a lot of the boxers, and I ain't saying Floyd is bad, and I think a lot of boxers mad they had nothing to do with Floyd did.
Right, which is do his own thing.
They wanted to, but they didn't have like.
And what you just brought up makes me bring up another point.
That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next upload. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.